Hello, fellow racers. This is NHRA 1975. It's June 9th, 2026. I'll just do a short video here on sort of what's going on so far this year. I haven't made anything since the coil springs installed. So far I made it out 2 times at the track this year. The car ran a best, actually. It ran a 646. 646 with a 1.43, a 434 60 foot, and a 104 mile an hour. So that was actually with no rear shock settings. I forgot to put my shocks on, so in terms of the dials at the back, the double adjustable Viking shocks, for trailer, you're not supposed to have any kind of tension, especially on the R setting. So I took it all off and then went to the track and, of course, forgot to put it on. So I get out past the 60 foot and the rear suspension would unload and get kind of squirrely. So here's a video of that. Okay, and unfortunately too, guys, I've lost my GoPro camera. I have no idea what happened to it. I'm thinking that I had it in the car the first weekend on the 17th of May, and basically it fell in a crevice, or something like that when I was running, or sadly someone stole it. I hope not. Anyways, maybe one day it'll turn up somewhere. You know how that happens, but okay. So I'm gonna be using this my backup camera, action camera, the Ecan. The sound isn't as good. Although the GoPro, in a lot of my videos, I noticed I needed a microphone anyways, but the sound's not very good with the Z-Can. I think it's this casing. But anyways, and the video quality isn't as good. But anyways, here is a short video of the Wayne Young, my first pass. My only real full pass on that day, a 6:59. As well, what I found is I changed something for my burnouts. I was having problems with that button here on the shifter. I do my burnouts a second, third burnout. It's a TH400, so you want to preserve it. So that's what you do. You don't want to do a 1-2 shift on the burnouts. And try as I might, I always let go of this button on the shift, and I would never get a nice good burnout. Well, that all changed when I went to this thing. I went to this button style on the steering wheel with a cord around, of course. And now, because of that, I'm actually getting good burnouts. So, like, here's a little picture. And, all you racers out there know you need consistent burnouts. You need to heat up the tires proper. So now that's taken care of at least. So that's another kind of piece of the puzzle I figured out. I thought it was the front brakes and all this and that. But no, it's just driver air. Should be these buttons, I guess. Some guys can hold them down, but I just like it here. As well, I guess you guys can tell I got a nice steering wheel upgrade. In terms of having the removable one, my friend Ed made that just absolutely top-notch column in there, all hand fabricated, and that's really nice. Loses a lot of weight, and you get way more rigidity. It has the spherical joints on either end either. So there's just way more driver feel. And plus, when you're doing wheel stands and stuff, which maybe one day I'll do, the stock stuff can actually snap, and then you're really effed. So now I have all the spherical joints connecting the steering shaft together, so that's way better. As well, I started staging at 2,000 RPM. I'll hit that top bulb and go to the second bulb, and that second bulb will be a 2,000 RPM range, and my racking times are getting better. They're not like totally awesome, but off a foot brake, I got I think a 74. Here, I think if I even hit it more aggressively, I can get in the 30s. So that makes it more competitive to be bracket racing. Overall, the car just there was a former racer there at the Wayne Young thing, and he was saying the car is porpoising, which I can see happening. Um, but the thing is, the track prep isn't the greatest. So I'd like to go out this upcoming weekend and have good track prep and put the shock settings on and see what it can do. Um, so the rest of the week here, basically just going to run the valves and go through my checklist of stuff to do. The loopable gap. This checklist, you know, get the valves and stuff, check the, run the valves and check all the bolts and stuff. The flex plate bolts tend to back off, but I did tighten them up last week, but I'll check all that again, charge the batteries, and yeah, so hopefully this Sunday I can get out again and get some good passes in and stuff, have some better stories for you guys, and yeah, we'll see if I can get another GoPro. Anyways, I'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks for watching.